Okay, we're live again, but I think
Sorry. Few teething issues on our first go. Please don't tease us, guys. This is our first time ever using the internet,
well,
so please don't tease us.
I've actually got no idea if we're actually on.
I'm just having a quick look. Not a Scooby, eh?
Nah.
If we're live, can someone put something in the chat? F's in the chat, please, guys.
Well, we've got no watchers at the moment, and the original stream has got 9 still hanging about.
Yeah, I've still got the original YouTube stream up, and there's nothing on it, so it must be a new one.
There's a new one. Yeah, there's a new one. Let me show the link.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh,
but then
look at that. Ooh.
Then we're not live though. That's the only thing. We're not live on the screen. It's just a blank screen at the minute.
Would be a great tribute to my grandparents and to my parents. So what do you reckon?
Well, it's certainly seen better days. You can see the springs falling out underneath it. And we'll have a look at this.
Oh, hello. We are live now. We're live now on the other one, apparently.
Oh, I don't know.
Or maybe not.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
The original stream is still.
We're back on the original stream. Sorry, everyone. We're back on the original.
Are we?
Yeah. I've just had a look. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you can see, because we're behind, I can see me looking to check if I'm on the original stream. So yeah, we're back.
It's still blank on mine.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm on the YouTube link.
I can see Alexander Horns, but wait, it's a different stream. So yeah, we probably should.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Right,
just put the new link in the new YouTube link in the chat here.
Okay, so people are hearing us bumble about. Hey. Okay,
I think we're good.
Sorry about that. So let's share the. Oh,
okay, the new stream link is in the social profile link bio thing. So
yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, it's well weird. I just went on Streamable on Twitter, and a few people were saying it was down, but then I don't know. Maybe it was fine. But I guess we're here. We're getting some people. Yeah, thank you very much, Alexander Horn. Yes, we're being very professional. Again, this is our first time. Please don't tease us. We've never used the internet before. Please don't tease us.
Well, shall we?
Okay. So, Josh, I think we were talking about beer or something. How much have I recently spent on beer? After tonight, it's going to probably be a lot. It wasn't a lot, but I think I'm going to up it after this show, shall we say? But no, I was going to say shout out to the Beer Garage. I think they're called Beer Garage in Northampton. Yeah. I saw someone posted about them today, and then I went on their website and ordered some stuff. So yeah, never heard of them before, but they've been around since 2015 apparently.
A little bit of free advertising.
Wasn't even intentional, but yeah.
Maybe.
So, yeah, it's Laura, and I had her on the podcast actually a year or two. I don't know if you know, I used to do a very successful podcast.
Oh, what's it called, Josh?
It's called the Josh Astrop Podcast.
Is it still available?
Oh yeah, it's available on all good podcast platforms.
Perfect. That's great. Yeah. I'd listen to it. You know, if you have the time now.
I mean, it's brilliant. I mean, there's over 150 episodes of Chat Gold.
Yeah.
Chat Gold. If you say it quick enough, it just sounds like
not a lot like
this. Oh dear. Okay.
So yes, everyone, we're the 8 people or 10 people who are with us. We're back. So sorry about
Yeah, thanks for.
Yeah,
that.
we are sorry, but then it wasn't our fault. So
It wasn't. It
you know.
wasn't. It was StreamYard.
Few
Yeah.
gremlins in the machine, or perhaps a metaphor for. Anyway, yeah. What were you asking us, Josh? You were talking to us about some stuff.
I was, yeah. Have we got our guests backstage?
They are there. Yes,
Both of them.
Okay, awesome.
Good.
Okay,
both of our guests are backstage.
okay. Well, I've sort of forgotten the running order. So what I'm going to do is very freshly check my phone while I'm talking to find out what's happening and when it's happening. Okay, well, it's probably a good time to talk to our first guest.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, so anyone who's
Bring her on.
done anything in Northampton, whether you're like a musician or you're doing community stuff or you just go into town and go shopping, then you'll have probably heard of either its character building, the Happy Hood, or Laura Graham. So yeah, let's please welcome to the stage Laura Graham.
Claps in the chat.
Oh, that
Claps
was
in the chat.
excellent.
Hey.
Hi Laura, sorry about that.
That's all right. It's fine. I'm just chilling in my bedroom, so with a glass of wine.
With a glass of wine. What wine are you
Welcome
drinking?
to my bedroom.
Oh, it's lovely.
I mean, it looks great, mate. I'll be honest. From what I can see, it looks fabulous.
Thanks.
Have you ever thought about taking up interior design?
No, this was all Pinterest's work, so I can't take any credit.
Honesty is the best policy. I like that.
I think
Just
so.
got an
Yeah.
A4 print behind her of a screenshot of Pinterest.
Yeah.
Looks
Pretty
good.
much.
Did you make a mood board when you were doing it, or
I did.
was it just?
I mean,
freestyle?
don't we love a mood board.
What mood are you going for?
What did I search for? Something really obnoxious, like New York chic or something ridiculous, because I'm that
Nice.
person.
Yeah. That's fine. I mean, I'm actually in my bedroom with a wall right behind me. This plant doesn't even go here, but it's a bit too white, so I had to bring in some props. So if I
Like
sit
Jack
back, then I
Galifianakis
sort of.
between one fern.
Yeah, these aren't even real. These aren't even real blinds. They're just prop ones.
It's a
I
green
made
screen.
earlier. Yeah. It's all green screen. Yeah, I can change it to Godzilla attacking me in a bit, but
Excellent.
I'll maybe on the
None
next
of these
show.
are my guitars either. They're all actually Dan's.
Okay, excellent. Adam
If you
shifted.
can see them, I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, we can see them, mate. Yeah, the way you've laid them out so people can see you have guitars there.
Yeah. Oh, did you know I'm a musician?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Okay. Anyway, Laura, what have you
Hi.
been doing since we've been not going out?
Obviously crying because I miss you so much. But
Oh, thanks.
aside,
Oh, were you talking to Josh? Sorry.
aside from that, I've been working, mate, because I work from home, so I can't wriggle out of this. Do this. What is it? Furloughed thing? Furlong? I don't know what it is. None of that for me. Self-employment. It means that you just have to work your ass off. So yeah, I've just been doing that and trying not to nap all the time because I'm finding I'm a bit tired. So yeah, fighting the sleep basically.
Have you lost some work because of what's happening?
Yes, I've lost a ton of work. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome.
Nice one, Josh.
Yeah, cheers.
How much money is in your bank account?
How much do you make a year? No. We said we weren't going to do this, guys. We said
Not
we
enough.
can't do this.
I've lost a bunch of work, but I'm not stressing because we're all in it together. We're all in the same boat. There's a lot of people all kind of struggling. I've got my mortgage payment thing, the holiday thing. So that's cool. They can't kick me out just yet. So yeah, we're just all in it together, aren't we? I was really stressed when it first all started, but now I'm just kind of easing into this new life and thinking, well, it is what it is for the time being. So we've just got to get on with it.
Yeah.
It's
I
very
think
true.
that's the only way you
I'm
can
like this
be, really.
emoji the whole time.
I think a lot of people like yourself, you know, it was just a constant news cycle. I mean, it still is a constant news cycle, but just of bad news all over the place, and you kind of get wrapped up in it. But as soon as I guess you kind of just start reacting to it, then that's the worst thing you can do. Whereas if you actually do something a bit more proactive and try and limit, I found limiting my news a day has definitely helped with the kind of worry that I had in the first week anyway.
Should I tell you what else would help?
Mm.
A lovely little subscription to the Happy Hood. Don't know if you've heard of it, but
No, mate. What's the Happy Hood? Could you explain to us?
it just so happens that I run a good news magazine for Northampton called The Happy Hood, which celebrates just lovely stories. So there's no bad news in it whatsoever. Comes out every quarter. You can subscribe to it online. It will come through your door. It's a lovely little illustrated A5 zine, which is just crammed with positivity. So if anything, if any news you need right now, it's the Happy Hood.
That is amazing to hear. Yeah, that's amazing. What's could you give us an example of like one of the stories in the last issue, or maybe not the upcoming issue, because you know you've got to get some bums on seats. But
spoiler alert! Come on.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So let's go with an old story, like just a short one, like example.
Oh, well, one of my favourite stories is about a 9-year-old girl called Jessica, who's from Northampton, and she did a school project following the David Attenborough stuff about plastics in the sea. So she set up this school project called Bertie Bottle, and she's encouraging businesses and people to recycle single-use plastic. And now she goes out and does litter picks and like arranges all this stuff with local businesses where she lives. And she's just like, she's a delight. So it's people like Jessica that nobody would really focus on or celebrate. And I just think that, yeah, it's just really nice to write about her. And I met her at the launch. She came along and she's just like this lovely young person. I don't know if I should use the word child. I don't think that's the right word anymore, is it?
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, it works. It works, you know.
But yeah, it's just nice stories like that. And then there's, you know, focusing on community groups and independent businesses, like Bee from Bread and Butter. She was talking about how one of her customers bought a gift voucher and gave it to her and said, can you just, you know, pass this on to somebody who might need it? So it's just lovely little things that people are doing all the time that seem trivial, but actually if you put it all together, it's just nice to hear about that stuff instead of hearing the constant news feed of negativity.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
F's in the chat.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I heard it on an internet video, so I'm not sure. I think it's some gamer. I think it's a gamer term. I don't know. Not sure.
You're playing Fortnite and someone said it and you thought you'd copy it.
Just trying to be hip.
Well, I told you when I did a Fortnite dance and my 10-year-old, he's 11 now, my 11-year-old nephew said that's really cringy. I was literally like, I might as well blow my own brains out. That's mental that my nephew has said that's cringy.
Yeah, that's pretty lame.
Yeah, we're old now. Anyway, maybe that's a good opportunity to talk to the next guest, isn't it? So obviously we're not finished with you yet, Laura. If you're not bored, then hang around.
I've got nothing else to do, mate, so I'll just hang out for a bit.
Excellent. Ooh. Well, how lucky are we? So the next guest is, if you've been in the Northampton music scene at all, she's been in every fucking band. She's
on the internet. You can't say fuck or bugger.
Oh shit.
You can say piss though.
Can't say piss. Okay. Yeah.
Cock, piss, partridge.
Hey.
Come on, I have to get at least one joke in this show. But yeah, let's bring her out, ladies and gentlemen. Meg Amigasfand.
Claps in the chat.
Hey. All right,
Meg, did he do a good job on saying your name?
To be honest, I just zoned out a bit, and as you were saying,
for fuck's sake!
As soon as you said about me being in every band, I was just like, do you know what? I don't even want to listen to the rest of this because it's just going to be horrible. So,
bringing the positivity to the live stream.
Well, yeah, I like. You've had Laura, who's been the positivity, and now guess what, guys? I'm here to bring the negativity.
The coin has been flipped.
Yin and
Yeah.
yang.
It's all about balance.
It's gonna
Exactly.
land
You've
on
got the
tails.
angel on one shoulder and the literal devil on the other. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
Meg. So, how are you?
I mean, as I've said, I'm quite negative, so I'm not going to be around the bush.
Yeah,
I've been
that's
better. It's just a bit shit, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you
You
still
getting out,
still
though?
working?
No, I've been furloughed from today.
Wait.
So,
Free money.
I mean, yeah, but also just a lot of boredom.
Mm.
That's a lot of hours to fill.
Yeah.
And I've already finished Tiger King, so
Yeah, I did it in one night. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Tiger King for propping up
Yeah.
2020 so far.
Fuck Carol Baskin.
free Joe. Free Joe's off it.
Yeah, can we
I
get
did-
some comments in the chat if you think Carol smeared sardine oil on her ex-husband and fed him to the tiger?
100%.
Definitely.
Definitely.
She said that
Yeah,
with way too much confidence. Well, if I wanted to dispose of a body, if I wanted to kill somebody, I'd just cover them in sardine oil. But you know,
Yeah. I did see comedian David Spade has got a video podcast, and he's interviewed like all of the 4 or 5 of the main characters, the main people in the documentary. I've not watched it, but like actual interviews with the people, so that might be interesting to check out.
Has anyone seen the Louis Theroux?
Alexander Hall, Carol is a hero. Alex, get out of this screen.
Carol is a
Please.
hero. Oh god, he sounds like one of her little cult followers. Has anyone watched the Louis Theroux with Joe Exotic that he did a few years back?
I saw it when it was broadcast, but I haven't watched it since.
No, I haven't watched it. I'm going to actually dig
on
it out and
Netflix
find
as
it.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? What have people been watching? I watched last night. What was it? It's the Unabomber in his own words documentary on Netflix. Really good.
Keeping it
Really
dark.
good. Yeah. It was pretty grim, but that was pretty good though. Anything
I
else?
recommend not watching the Gabriel Hernandez thing. That's
Oh, really?
incredibly
I've-
depressing.
It is. Yeah, I've watched that. Yeah.
I was having a conversation with someone last night. We were talking about the Ted Bundy documentary that was obviously last year, and they were saying they've just watched it. And I suppose this is a question more to Meg and Laura. Well, to the chat as well. One thing about Ted Bundy is a lot of women were attracted to Ted Bundy. If you met Ted Bundy in the street, would you think there's a charming guy, or would you think psycho?
Why are you asking me that?
I mean,
Well, yeah, I know. That's probably you're probably
we're a weird demographic to ask that question, aren't we?
Yeah.
I suppose
I
I
mean-
can comment, but
Yeah.
I thought he was fit as fuck.
Thank
I mean,
you, Josh. That's what I was looking for.
Andy, I think you're more likely to have, fallen under the spell of Ted Bundy
Ted Bundy.
than me or
Susceptible
Laura.
to the
A
charm.
smooth talker. Absolutely smooth talker. He would have got me.
saying.
Yeah. He would have had me at, excuse me, I would have been in the car.
This is all televised gold.
I mean, just for anyone who doesn't know who Ted Bundy is or what he looks like,
There he is. Old TB.
He looks a little bit too much like Andy Kaufman for me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a good one,
It's
mate.
the single brow is what's. Like,
I'm the
making
kind of
the
person who anybody gives me like one dodgy look and I think they want to kill me. So I feel like I wouldn't have been the kind of person to be like, when he was like, oh, I've broken my arm, can you help me carry these books or something? I would have been like, fuck off, no, I don't know you. What I mean, and to be honest, mate, that class looked homemade.
whereas I would have been like, "Oh my god, let me help you! Come and live with me! What can I do to help?"
Sometimes it
And
pays
definitely got
to be
murdered.
negative, Laura.
You are
Sometimes it pays to be negative.
right.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't been murdered yet, so
Yeah. So it's a bit
To be
of
fair,
a
neither
half
of you
glass
have.
full, half glass empty.
yeah.
Anyway, Meg, tell us a bit about you and your music career so far.
Well, apparently I've been in every band in Northampton, which is not true. I've been
How many
in
bands?
3. Future
Whatever.
Love, Oh Boy, and Sarpa Salpa in Northampton.
That's
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I know a lot of very talented people, so I'm quite lucky.
You can ride on their
Present
coattails.
included, obviously. Least successful of the 3, but I'm just joking.
That's true.
No, we did some really cool stuff, and I think we would have done more cool stuff, but obviously our lovely drummer Jake moved to London, which made it a little bit difficult. Stupid Jake. Honestly, we were in our prime.
We're technically still together, so it's
Yeah.
it's not over yet.
It's not over
We've
yet.
actually just hit our peak now.
Yeah, if anything, we're letting the people, getting them ready for more.
I mean, we have actually got an EP that we recorded like 2 years ago that we still haven't released, which is actually really good, I think.
We should probably do that.
We should probably release that at some point.
Yeah. That's good.
People
Yeah.
have a lot of time to kill at the moment. Maybe we should strike them now because they'd be more likely to listen to it.
I like it, mate. I like
Yeah.
it.
Maybe the 13 people that are watching this might.
Yeah.
might
Future
commit
Love,
to
new
purchase.
EP coming soon.
EP3, final
EP3.
EP. And what about your current, let's say, active or your most active band at the minute? You want to tell us a bit about?
Salpa
That-
Salpa.
Yeah, please.
Well, I mean, it's a similar situation to Oh Boy. I've just sort of like jumped in as they're getting successful. I'm just riding the coattails of, their dream, basically. So, I mean, it's a bit annoying because over the next few months, we had like some really exciting shows planned and booked, and they've all either been like cancelled or rescheduled now. So we were supposed to be like headlining the BBC introducing stage at Great Escape, which is like, insane. Like, we were really excited. That's obviously been cancelled now. But yeah, we're just like trying to carry on as much as we can in isolation. We've got our next singles, like we just got the masters back the other day, and we're really happy with it. So we're thinking that'll probably be coming out next month. So there's still stuff going on, but it's just really difficult.
Have you got live streams planned to promote it? I think Marcus was doing quite a bit on the Insta, wasn't he?
Yeah, so originally we planned to do kind of like a weekly live stream all together. But then, like, when the lockdown became a bit more extreme, obviously we couldn't all get together to do that. So Marcus is just doing it now on a weekly basis. So I think it's like every Monday. So you can tune into that on our Instagram and Facebook, 7 o'clock every Monday, I think. So
And what's the Instagram?
it's at Salpa Music. That's like our handle on everything. So check it out.
Cool. We'll share some links on the NN social.
Thanks.
That's probably a good time to hear some of your music, if you don't mind, Meg.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
These things are about to get
Absolutely.
really emo in here.
There we go. So people didn't know, we've actually got a live set about to happen in your ears.
Yeah.
Yay.
So we're all going to go for a minute and leave Meg to sing you a song.
Yeah, she's gonna have the screen to herself. You ready, Mego?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so this is a song by my band Future Love, and it's called Dearly Beloved. You got married on a hilltop to somebody that you don't love. You wrote sorry on a postcard from some city on the East Coast. But I was married to you long before then. You're not here, but I still see you waiting underneath the old tree. Scratched out bark into the shape of letters, rotten like my body. But I was married to you long before then. And I've grown tired of your hello, old friend. I was married to you long before then. I'm just your old friend. If you want it all, if you want it all, you can have it all if you want it all. You can have it all if you want it all. If you want it all, if you want it all, you can have it all if you want it all. You can have it all if you want it all. I was married to you long before then. I hold my hands upon the one who's guilty. I was married to you long before then. How this story ends is still a mystery, but I'm just your old friend.
Yay! Can we get some claps in the chat for Meg, please?
Claps in the chat.
Let's get some claps in the chat, people.
Let's
That
get
was
some
awesome,
claps
dude.
for Joe Exotic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
that
get
was
some
good.
claps for Meg, claps for Joe Exotic.
Have you been practicing, Meg?
In like the half an hour before this, but mainly because I don't actually play it on guitar.
It
I
shows.
play it on bass.
You did write that one, though.
I did write that one, yes.
You
I
did write that one, babe.
I did.
And you play it a damn sight better than I do. I didn't even know what capo number to put
Yeah,
it on.
Andy's really bad with, like, we've been playing these songs for literally like at least 6 years, and he still, I have to put on his set list, okay, so this song, put the capo on the 2nd fret, this one you put it on the 4th fret, this one you put it on the 1st fret, because he just doesn't remember.
Yeah, I always forget. It's mental.
Do you remember when he forgot in Corby and we had to fill like what felt like 4 hours of
It was
awkwardness?
awful. It's like my worst on-stage moment. I've had a lot of bad on-stage moments.
I
but-
do feel for you, because I think like that's happened to everybody at least once, where you just have a complete just mind blank and you just completely forget how to play the song.
For people who weren't there, you know, it was basically I start the song on guitar on my own with this like lick, and I played it wrong and went, oh, like, and we all sort of laughed. I say lick, it's, you know, whatever. A picked part. Played it wrong once, and I was like, oh, ha ha ha, whoops. Went to do it again, played it wrong a second time. The third time, my brain went, see ya. And it was just, I just was staring at my fingers,
I had to
not
go
knowing
up-
what to do.
I had to go up to him and be like, right, it's like this.
Oh.
This.
I nearly was like, let's just not play the song.
It's really hard not to laugh and make it worse as well, because you want to be supportive of you, because like as soon as you know that everyone's noticed that you've messed up, it's like it gets even worse, and you just push yourself even further down into this hole of like, I'm never going to be able to remember.
Yeah.
But it's not
it
as
was-
bad as falling over a barrier.
Yeah, you did that. For anyone who
That
was
was
at the
pretty
Corby,
spectacular.
when
Yeah.
Nick fell over a barrier and cut his hand open in
Yeah.
one of the most spectacular things I've ever seen. Nick, tell us about that.
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that's it. I fell over a barrier and cut my hand open. That was it. But in
Well,
front
I
of
was
an audience of people
in the
with a
audience.
gig.
I was in the audience that night, and I think you started out perfectly.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so too.
I mean, apart from the bleeding, you really started out well.
Well, I mean, he really committed to the bit, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I don't
Jesus.
think anyone noticed because it was just part of the dance.
Yeah.
So now at every gig he falls over barriers just to keep that.
I've now
Breaks his hand.
got to keep it up now.
Yeah.
So that it just it becomes part of the act.
God. Is Aaron there? I just saw you look up there. Has he
Yeah,
finished
he's, like,
Pluto?
desperate to be like, can I come and say hi? I'm like, no, we're doing a live stream. It doesn't really work that way.
You can come and say hi.
Okay,
You can come and say hi, Aaron.
come and say hi. Do a little. Oh, nice t-shirt.
Has he got his face on? Whee, there he is.
Hello.
Hey, babe.
Hello, sir.
Where's the camera?
Yeah.
Hey.
Goodbye.
See you, mate. Who was it? Was it Professor Plum in the library with the lead pipe?
I don't know. He's getting very into it. Anyway.
There we go. Laura, tell me about your favourite business in Northampton that you want to promote that have obviously had to shut their doors.
Wow.
On the spot.
There's
Go on,
too
you don't need
many. I mean, I have to say the lamplighter, obviously. I mean,
And why is that?
can't really say anything else, can I? No,
of
I am
poison
really
food.
missing the lampy though. So that's my local pub, which is like round the corner from where I live. And I spent far too much money and time in there. And they also stock the Happy Hood, just saying. So yeah, I really miss going in there and seeing everyone. It's just sad times at the moment.
I concur.
Everyone's like, yeah.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah, you don't realise, or I didn't realise how nice it was to just be able to like pop in somewhere, like for a coffee or for a beer or for something to eat. Like you don't realise how important that might be to your day when you do it so often and it's not even a thought. Whereas now you can't do it. You're like, oh, shit. I mean, I just love to go to the lamp or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, especially the lamp, because you don't even need to know someone's going to be there.
Yeah.
You'll just go there and there'll definitely be a face that you recognise.
Yeah.
And that's enough, isn't it?
What's just go around? What's the one thing that everybody misses the most?
The pub.
Starting with Nick.
What did you
Well,
say?
I think Nick was saying the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the pub?
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, it's the gym, as lame as that sounds, but I genuinely got really into it, was going all the time, and now I can't go. But the plus side is I'm allowed to do other stuff, so I'm running and stuff. But also the lamp, also Yellow Bourbon, also bread and butter. Anyway, yeah, you get the idea. But yeah, that's mine anyway. Josh,
Laura?
We're not after free food or beer, by the way,
We are.
Yeah.
but we'll accept it.
Josh?
Okay. Yeah, I think to be honest, mine's probably the same as Andy. Really, yeah, it's going to the gym because there's a lovely community of people there that you now can't see. I'll go for coffee more than anything else, probably more than going to the pub or going out to eat. So that thing, and I'll probably go to the Gary, probably the most really out of all the pubs that I'll go to. So yeah,
Why is that, Josh?
Garibaldi,
Why is that?
because my girlfriend works there.
Oh, okay.
Not because of the ambiance.
And the ambiance.
no, she
and the
likes to
beer.
stare at his girlfriend.
Yeah.
While she
Just
works.
stand at the end of the bar looking aggressively at anyone that looks at her.
Yeah. You better not smile at any of the
So,
customers.
Yeah.
Have you
What
done
about
any
you?
live gym streaming, Josh?
What about you, Meg?
Well, as you've been going round, I've been trying to think what it is, and there's just too much stuff. Like I saw a picture on my Instagram earlier of a massive, huge burrito that I had in the Gary, and I was just I just had to have a moment because I was like, I just miss burritos so much. And you can never make them that big at home. It's where are they getting these big tortilla wraps from?
Don't know.
If
Weird,
anyone
isn't it?
from the Gary is watching, could you comment in the chat of where you get the big tortilla wraps from, please?
Can you post some
You can
tortilla
end up
wraps to Meg?
this wide and that long, and I'm talking I need a fat boy.
That's what she said.
Hey.
I really was enjoying the relationship that me and Taco Bell was starting to develop, but now it's shattered.
Right?
yeah.
Oh my god.
It
Yeah.
came along and then it got taken away so quickly.
I know, we were just getting to know each other, and now that's it. And I'm going to then start going back there and building up that trust again,
Oh, Well, I think you can do it. I think we can, if we try hard enough, we can rebuild these relationships.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
definitely.
Yeah. Well, should we have you play another song, Meg? Have you got another one for us?
I have, and actually, I don't think anybody apart from maybe Nick and a few other people have heard this one because it's one of my own ones. And
exclusive.
I started recording it with Nick, and we never finished it. So
yeah, that's a recurring theme with anything I do.
Yeah. All we had to do was the vocals. It's literally so nearly finished, but it's not finished. So
when quarantine is over, we'll get it done.
Do you know what? That's the funny thing. I've said to myself, when quarantine's over, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to finally do that. So it's motivated me.
Well, there you go. So I think just being on this live stream has turned you more positive.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
I'm holding in all my tears that are going to...
It's all to do with Laura. Laura's here. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why.
Radiate positivity.
Radiating.
You're welcome.
Are you ready then, Meg?
I am. I mean, this song is literally the same 4 chords all the way through. So
all the best are.
That just shows how terrible a musician I am.
I just want to draw attention to the fact that me and Andy both mentioned Status Quo. That's not something I thought was going to happen on the live stream.
Wow.
To the Quo.
F's in the chat for Quo, guys.
Yeah. F's in the chat for Quo. Okay, Meg, take it away.
Cool. So this song is called Love Is Just a Temporary Vow. The thread that held it all together has been cut. You severed it, not really knowing how. The frayed ends would stay rough. You didn't end it cleanly like you should have. Now I'm here on my own, wishing I could find a sense of home, 'cause that's what you were to me. The words you said weigh heavy on me, I can't shake. The feeling that your affection was fake. Your eyes just look behind when I needed them to look in mine. And now I'm left wondering how love can be a temporary vow we make carelessly over and over and over, over and over again. I've been waiting for you to come back like you always do. This time's different. You've gone so cold that you've turned blue. You will never look at me the same way that you used to. 'Cause love is just a temporary vow. Love is just a temporary vow. Tonight, I'm all alone. I miss the way you taste. Porcelain skin, 26-inch waist. Couldn't believe my luck. Now you're struggling to give a fuck. And I'm left wondering how love can be a temporary vow we make carelessly over and over again. I've been waiting for you to come back like you always do. This time's different. You've gone so cold that you've turned blue. You will never look at me the same way that you used to. 'Cause love is just a temporary vow. Love is just a temporary vow. I've been waiting for you to come back like you always do. This time's different. You've gone so cold that you've turned blue. You will never look at me the same way that you used to. 'Cause love is just a temporary vow. 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 I knew I'd jinx myself and I would fuck that up because I said it's only 4 chords.
Let's get some claps in the chat, people. Let's get some claps in the chat.
That was great, Meg. Thank you.
No clap, just some claps.
I thought
Not
about
the-
joining in with some harms for a sec there, but I thought no.
Yeah,
better.
Nick recorded some really nice harmonies on that.
Oh, were we not all doing? I was doing that anyway. Were we not joining in or?
Everyone was live apart from you. We muted you because you're Yoko.
Yeah.
I had a fucking tambourine and everything.
That's so funny because my dad, Andy, you'll love this especially. My dad's a percussionist in a funk band. And because I'm like staying at my parents' at the moment, I've had to like vacate my flat, long story. Yeah, I told him, I was like, I'm doing this live stream, so please don't come in the room because my parents have a habit of just walking in rooms, like they won't knock. And my dad was like, oh, do you want any help with percussion? And I was like,
oh, you should have done that.
no.
It's my dream to have your dad play on something that we do. Like, we came close where we played Northampton Town Festival and his band played after us. And I was like, can we not just get him on just for the last song? Just
Bongo solo. Yeah.
You know, like,
Nice.
with him razzing.
Nice. That was
really nice.
that was I like that song, Meg. Why did you not finish recording it?
Ask Nick. No, honestly, like I've been recording like solo stuff for like 3 years now. Like I did 3 tracks with Jay Brooke, Ginger Snaps, and lovely Tommy from Century City played drums on it, and like it was sounding really good. And then I think I got really ill, and I was like signed off work for like 2 weeks. Like I was really ill, and once I was like over that, I just like never finished the tracks. It just sort of like broke the momentum of it. And then I started again with this new stuff. And yeah, started recording with Nick, and I've just never finished it. But I think, like I was saying just before I started, I think one thing that this whole situation has kind of made me realize is like, there's no time like the present. I need to stop. And we all need to stop putting stuff off, you know, that we want to do. Like, if you want to fucking travel, just go and do it now, because you never know when, you know, something like this is going to happen and you're just going to be stuck inside for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's so true. You sort of, you don't think that you're ever not going to be able to do these things that you want to do, so you just keep putting them off until the decision is taken away from you, and then you realize, oh shit, it's not guaranteed that I'm going to have this option forever. Yeah, no, that's a really good point. Yeah, thank you, Meg.
I'd just like to point out the change in positivity from beginning to end
crazy.
of this live stream from Meg as well. Funny.
Yeah.
You know what? It's amazing what like, just a little bit of like human interaction outside of my family.
Indeed.
Me. I'm a changed woman.
Yeah. Having said that, we could finish your song remotely. You can sing it and then send it.
We could do that, except I don't have a very good mic here.
Buy one.
I could try. Let's try.
Yeah.
Let's
if
try.
it's crap, I'll tell you.
Thanks.
And I'll enjoy
Awesome.
doing it too.
Awesome. Okay, well, we're approaching the end now, but before we finish, Laura, when is the next issue of the Happy Hood out? Oh, I think you're muted.
Oh, Nick, have you kept unmuted?
She's muted
No,
herself.
it was me.
Hey,
I
oh,
muted I muted myself just in case I burped or something. So
Can you burp now? Can you burp now, please? So we can
Burping
know
and
it's
swearing is fine.
Yeah.
okay, good. Yeah, hopefully the 18th of April
if we can get them printed, because it is a printed zine. I'm toying with doing a digital copy, but I really don't want to, because the whole point is that it's printed. So hopefully 19th. But if you go to thehappyhood.com and the Happy Hood on all of socials, you can keep up to date with what we're doing.
Cool.
Woo.
Okay, thank you, Laura. I appreciate you giving us your time. Okay, well, I think it's not a first episode of anything if you don't fuck it up at some point. So I'm glad we got that out of the way right at the beginning.
Straight
That was StreamYard's fault as well, by the way. They've just sent me an apology.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Oh, have they?
It was very nice of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Did they?
Were they like,
Yeah.
Lord, I
It
ruined the
wasn't a
illusion.
personal one. It was they've
The
just
12
copied and
people
pasted to
watching don't
everybody.
know that. Shush.
Okay, it will share links to Meg's work and Laura's as well in sort of in the YouTube recorded version of this live stream. If you want to find us or get in touch with us at all, just look for the NN Social on Instagram. We're only going to be on Instagram. We've got a website and everything, but that just redirects to the Instagram account. So we'll just do everything from there. But thank you lot for being on this episode with me.
Our very first one. Thank you, guys.
Hey,
One
well
thing
done.
we need to mention as well, if anyone out in the Northampton community, whether it be musician, business, or anyone just has anything they want to share, please get in touch with us and be part of the show. It's not restrictive to anyone. We just wanted to have a hub where we can keep the local community kind of in touch and chatting and stuff. So if you want to get involved with the show in any way, drop us a line on Instagram, give us a follow, and if you could share the page and spread it out, that'd be wicked as well.
Awesome.
Well said.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Cool. See you next week.
See you soon. See you next Wednesday, 8
Love
o'clock.
Northampton. Bye.